Yeah.
Onto the floor in 4-point kneeling, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck your tailbone in underneath you, arch your back up, and when I stretch up, bottom in the air, walk those vertebrae back down, head comes up. Tuck under and arch up, pushing your breastbone away from the mat. Tailbone in the air to walk back down. Now we do 6 repetitions of that one. And back to the middle. And then from there, heels back, bottom back onto your heels and bending down, take your head down towards the floor, keeping your bottom on your heels. Nice deep breath when you're there. Probably feel a stretch in your low back at this point. So 3 or 4 nice deep breaths in that position. And then you can come back up and take your knees wide apart this time. So your knees are as wide apart as you can, and you're going to bend down again, head towards the floor. Nice deep breath in that position. 4 or 5 nice deep breaths, and you might feel that on your inner thigh, so it's a good inner thigh stretch. Well done. And then coming over onto your back. So in this position, I would start with a gentle hugging your knees up to your chest and bring them down. Then take your arms out to 90, palms are facing up to the ceiling. Keep your knees together and let them roll to one side. Nice deep breath in that position. And stay there for 4 or 5 deep breaths. And on the last deep breath, as you breathe out, bring your ribs back down, your hips back down, your knees back to the centre, and bring them over the other side. So you should be getting a nice stretch. You're trying not to let your back arch too much, trying to turn it. So feeling that from the front of the shoulder, through the chest, through the low back. And with the last deep breath, as you breathe out, bring your ribs down, hips down, knees back to the centre. A nice low back stretch, cross your legs over and hug the knees up to the chest. Holding that for a count of 10. And bring it back down and swap sides. And back down. And a nice glute stretch. Foot over opposite knee, hug that knee up to your chest. So you should be feeling that somewhere around your top of your hamstrings, outer thigh. Again, hold that for a good count of 15. I would do 4 or 5 on each side. So foot over knee, keeping that hip out, knee out to the side, hugging up. And back to the centre. So to do the hamstring stretch, in lying, if you've got yourself a band or towel will do the job, have the leg at tabletop. Lengthen the foot away, nice and long, bring it up into your hamstring stretch. Back to tabletop, nice and long away, up into your hamstring stretch. Again, holding it up for a good count of 10. And we'll do 5 on each side. From there, straighten one leg, have your arms out at 90. Bring the other leg up to tabletop, get a hold of that thigh with the opposite arm and roll it over. Keeping the other arm on the floor. Again, a nice buttock, mid-back stretch. Nice deep breath in that position. Come back and change sides. So one leg straight, other leg at tabletop. Opposite arm onto the outer thigh and roll it over. Hold it for a good count of 15. Again, 3 or 4 each side. Couple more. Hamstring stretch. You'll be sitting up upright as you can, back nice and straight. Straighten one knee, bend the other. Leaning forward as far as you can from your hips, keeping your back straight. And swap sides. Then you could come up into high kneeling. Take one leg forward, back nice and straight, so tailbone tucked down, shoulders over hips. You're going to slide that foot forward, and from there, keeping your back straight, you're going to lean forward. You might need to have a block or something to get you, if you need to put your hand down. I'm getting quite a stretch in there now. But your back is staying as straight as you can. So you're not bent down like that, you're keeping your breastbone upwards. That gives you a good stretch in your hamstrings. And swap sides. The knee bent to start with, get that pelvis position. Straighten the knee, keeping the back straight, leaning forward. So again, your back as straight as you can. Yeah, so you're not hunched down into that position, keeping that back straight. That gives you a good hamstring stretch. Nice deep breath in that position. Straightforward hamstring stretching standing. You'll already know that one, just leaning down. But I think because you're getting recurrent strains, I would work on what I've given you for the low back and mid back, because the probably tightness through the whole system is why you're getting recurrent strains. Stretch the calves as well. So back upright, tailbone to the floor. Well, hope you find that useful. Thanks.